Bringing
Alright guys,
Degrassi back.
we're starting a petition, bring Degrassi back. I'm gonna post the link in the description. If we get, 10, no, two backings, BK's gonna bring him back.
Sure, but they have to be you guys.
Oh, okay.
Posted
You
in
get
the...
two people. Yeah, and they can't be your friends. They can't be any of your friends or anything like that, or fake accounts, because I'll know. I won't know, but don't do it, because
Okay,
I
I'm
won't
gonna
know.
tell my subscribers on my main channel to go to post it.
Yeah. If you tell your subscriber to the main channel, 2 to bring him back, 4 to bring him back alive.
Oh, frick. Oh no.
Yeah.
What happens if they get 5?
Who knows?
You have to get
He becomes-
exactly
he becomes a-
4.
He becomes a main character.
Oh, frick.
No, 6 he becomes a main character.
Alright guys, it's canon. Can't stop.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you guys sign a petition. Totally not lime.
Well, we already have 2 supporters.
And are they both you?
No, I haven't signed it.
Where, do you even see like the names of the people who sign it and stuff?
Now, if they don't publish themselves, then you don't see who.
Lol.
So they just say, hey, I signed it. Wink, wink.
Okay. Anyway, should we begin?
No.
Okay, I guess we'll just like wait here forever.
No.
No.
We can begin.
We're beginning. Does anyone remember anything, or was nobody paying attention?
No, we crossed the bridge and we saw things from a different time.
Yeah, well done. Good review. Does anyone what happened right at the end? Yeah, you said what happened. But does anyone remember what happened right at the end?
I don't think I remember what happened at the end. I remember Dabo falling in and retrieving him.
Indeed.
And I remember Lime's back, like her little vision.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what happened after that.
You saw a sunken volcano, effectively, which was like a pit with a smoke billowing out of it. Quite a big thing that was kind of like a reverse volcano, just looked like a what's it called? What's it called when the land falls into itself? Pothole? No, not pothole. Sinkhole. That's the one. A sinkhole. Kind of like a sinkhole with smoke coming out of it. Yeah. Words. So, should we begin? We should. I should read the preface. As a group, you just got done. What did you just get done doing? You just got done fighting a bunch of baddies. Did you not? No. You just got done crossing a bridge. That's what you did. Haha.
Yeah.
See? I remember things. You just got done crossing a bridge, which in turn was after fighting a bunch of baddies. So I'm not entirely wrong, but yeah. And you, as a group of 7, continue to walk towards this smoke. You see lots of burnt trees and even a small town made up of a few houses with most of the wood of the town burnt up. You can see a car on its side. Right, this is all right next to this large sinkhole, and it seems like some of the buildings have even been pulled down into it. As you get a bit closer, Laura stops you all and is like, we shouldn't get too close. It could be kind of dangerous. And she pulls out a pair of binoculars and starts looking. As the rest of you look around, you see there's a few figures moving around in the small town. They're not moving very fast or anything, but they seem to be roaming around. And there's a lot of barrels as well. Typical wooden barrels, but you notice there's quite a lot of them. Is there anything important you want to do? You're currently all waited in a group just outside of this town.
Barrels.
And you're also near this sinkhole. Yeah.
So there's a bunch of barrels near a sinkhole.
Yes.
What is in the barrels?
You don't know. These barrels are quite far away. They're in this small town which has figures walking around in it, and you're sort of camped out of sight.
Can we take a barrel?
You'd have to sneak up to the town to try and take it, and then.
I would like to sneak up to the town and take a barrel.
Okay. Are you gonna do that?
Yes.
Kaji's just gonna look. He's just gonna stand there.
Give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
This is gonna go great. I just know it.
And Lime needs to give me a stealth check too if she's following him, with disadvantage because of heavy armor.
10.
Oh my god, you're so lucky. Okay. You sneak up and you see 4 of these horrifying creatures. They look like their skin has completely burnt off.
Oh.
They look skeletal, but they're still moving around. They still have some autonomy. They seem you find a house that's a little bit further away from where they're sitting. That's full of these barrels, and you manage to sneak inside. It doesn't seem like there's any around, so you can make a little bit of noise. But obviously, if you make too much, you might alert them. What do you want to do?
I would like to take 1 barrel, please.
They're quite big. They are bigger than you.
I would like to take 1 barrel, please.
Are you going to just try and pick it up?
Oh lord.
That's a good question. Okay,
Lime type
I'm gonna
fast.
look inside it first.
Okay.
No
you
lie, we're
climb up.
supposed to type.
You climb up, being very short and tiny in every possible way, and you open up the lid of this barrel with a little bit of force. You look inside, and it's full of a liquid. It's quite dark in this room. You can't really tell what color it is, but it's quite dark. As in the liquid's quite dark.
That means I should drink it. No.
Oh.
Are you going to try drinking the liquid?
I am not going to try to drink the liquid.
Okay.
Wait.
Is Astra going to try taking a barrel home? Not home, but you know what I mean, back to where the rest are. Okay, so you pick up a barrel. You don't need to make a check. You're strong enough by far. You managed to pick this thing up. Is Dimble doing anything?
Let me check this. Sorry. No, that's not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow her out.
Right, Astra. You know the barrel's kind of heavy. It's definitely quite full of the liquid, but you don't get anything else from it really. But you managed to bring it back without getting noticed by the burnt skeletal creatures, and you just pop it back where everyone is standing. You're all now grouped up again. Oh, she sort of just looks around. She's going to. I honestly don't know. Now that you're in a bit more light, it's still a bit dark outside because the sun is set, but it's not like pitch black or anything. It's darker, but you notice it's a very dim yellow color, and it looks quite viscous as you sort of like move the barrel around. Honestly, I have no idea what it is, but there seems to be quite a lot of these barrels. Okay, give me a... What would it even be? It would be a straight-up intelligence check. Looking at the liquid, you see small specks of mineral inside. You would hazard a guess that it's some kind of melted metal or something like that.
Sounds
but
safe to drink.
you can't really tell. That would be your best guess, though. And that's all. And Kaji's obviously the only one who knows that. Okay, you're not going to tell anyone. Still angsty.
I'm gonna check out the barrel.
You're going to look at it? Just give me if anyone wants to look at it, they can give me an intelligence check.
Oh, frick. I still have disadvantage.
I'll just take that. I'll take that as an 18 anyway because you rolled the same on it. Looking at it, it's definitely now that you're looking at it in more light, you can tell This thing is not safe to drink, certainly. Very viscous. Very... It does remind you of molten metals, which is something. But you don't think it would be, considering it's not quite hot enough for a metal to be molten, really, or at least not commonly. And aside from that, you don't really know what it will be used for. But you know it's not. It's probably not a molten metal, even though it looks like one. Definitely some kind of melted mineral, though. It doesn't really delay you. Oh, what do you mean? Bringing it all the way back to your ship? Or oh, you could take it with you. You could definitely take it with you, but if you're walking around with it, that's kind of one of you unable to do much with their hands because you're physically carrying it. It wouldn't slow you down at all, though. It just means you have to put it down whenever you're fighting and stuff.
I say we make Laura carry it.
I'm not carrying it. We have no idea what it is, and I'm far more useful with a sword.
Oh yeah, very useful.
Plus, I think me and Astra are probably the only two strong enough to carry it long distances. And she looks over at the rest of you, sort of looking kind of sort of.
That's why I said
Kaji definitely looks strong enough to carry it too. Darius, on the other hand, sort of like completely covered his body with dark robes. You can't really make out most of his form. Oh, Kaji's gonna carry it. Okay. You sort of pick up this barrel with your clawed hands.
Wait a second.
Wait. It's heavy, but it's not like unbearably heavy.
Wait a second. I just thought of something. I need to check something a really quick second.
Dibble was going into his mind palace.
Okay. How big is the barrel?
How big?
Yeah.
Roughly the size of I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Like 4 feet-ish tall, just under 4 feet tall, and the width the barrel would be if it's 4 feet tall. So big, but not about the size of you, basically. I think you're about that height, actually, aren't you? How tall are you even?
3'7".
Yeah, so it's roughly the same size as you.
So I was thinking, I was like, I have this bag of holding. Haven't been using it. But I don't think, yeah, I have a bag of that's one of the things of my class, I can make magical items with like every couple levels.
Yeah. He didn't even told anyone. He didn't even tell me.
I did tell you.
Yeah, I know. I don't think you did. Well, at least I don't remember that.
I mentioned it like the session.
You did mention it. You did mention it though. You did mention having a bag of holding. I thought you were joking at first.
No, I'm not joking. That's why you were like, no, I don't. You don't have a bag of holding.
Yeah, no, but you do. You can do that. It can fit inside a bag. A bag of holding's a meter squared mouth, right?
It's things in the interior space.
That is it. You can fit things that are a meter squared, meter by meter, right? Confusing items.
Since it has 2 feet diameter by 4 feet deep in it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll say you could fit it over. How much weight can it hold?
500 pounds?
Yeah, I don't know how much 500 pounds is because I have no clue what pounds are. But yeah, 500 pounds is like really fat person, right?
Yeah, really fat person.
Like, okay, how many average, medium-sized, average build people is £500? Just so I have a rough idea in my head.
Like 4 and a fifth.
Okay, yeah. I'll say if each barrel is like roughly the same weight as an average human, then yeah. I don't know kilograms either. I don't know height. Wait. Most forms of measurement really confuse me. I don't know anything, but like, weight confuses me. I know feet, roughly, and inches, but like other forms of measurements always confuse the hell out of me. Not good with them, but yeah. Is there anything else you want to do? Are you going to put this in your bag of holding?
Sure.
Okay, sort of just like throw it over, put it in.
Mm-hmm.
Would that spill everywhere?
I'm
going to assume you sealed up the barrel properly.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're asking. Yeah. So, Laura turns to Kaji and is like, "Here, you can have a look for yourself." And she hands you over the binoculars. You gonna look through them? Yeah. You look through them, and you can see down into this misty sinkhole. You see that it actually has a pathway, not like a man-made pathway, a natural pathway that spirals down to the bottom. And right at the bottom, you can see creatures crawling out, dragging these barrels with them, walking up this long pathway. This hole where they're coming from seems to be where the source of all of this smoke is, and also where these barrels are coming from. The creatures also appear to be coming from there. So you'd probably have to go down there to continue dealing with whatever's going on.
Okay. I guess I have binoculars now.
I don't think it's wise to just go fighting them. There's quite a lot.
So I'm gonna put the binoculars in my pocket.
You're just stealing. You kleptomania. Binoculars.
Boom,
Laura snaps her head around. Natural 20. Give those back to me.
Sorry, they're broken. Whoops, I'm gonna fix them.
And she puts her hand on the hilt of her sword. Not the hilt of her sword, the handle of her sword.
As I was just adding it to my characters.
Just give them back.
Okay. Okay, let's talk about this. I'm gonna hand over the binoculars.
Good. And she takes them and puts them back in her bag.
Okay. Now I have to steal binoculars.
I just don't like people stealing my things.
I didn't steal them, he gave them to me.
I'm sure you wouldn't like people stealing your things either.
Nobody stole from you. You gave them the Kaji.
And she turns to Astra.
I didn't.
Is Kaji also just walking off to this thing? Him putting the binoculars in his pocket wasn't stealing?
Kaji gave them to me.
Yes, to let you look through them, I presumed. Just as I lended them to him so he could look through them.
It's not my problem. He didn't say anything. Hey, I got handed a perfectly good pair of binoculars. I'm gonna take them.
My binoculars are my property.
Hey, I didn't know they were your binoculars. Kaji had them.
How
He
could
gave
you
them
not
to me as a
possibly
gift.
know?
Hey, I was working on other stuff.
Oh, what other stuff? Yeah,
Uh,
this pathway goes down in a spiral right to the bottom and ends with a circular area, which goes even further down into where this smoke is coming down from. So you can walk down it yourself if you wanted to. James is like, I'm going to stay back here and shoot things if anything goes wrong, because
Whoa.
I need an absence from this episode. Yeah. Kaji's walking? Okay, give me a perception check as you
Wait.
start walking.
Wait, can I bring out my dragon?
Huh?
Can I bring out my dragon bot?
Yeah, sure. You just look around real quick, and you see that Darius is also following you, just sort of starting to walk, completely ignoring the binocular conversation. Just to keep track of where. Astra's like, so what's the plan? And then it's just Laura and
we're gonna put
Dimble.
the Gutawete into the Gooch bot, and we're gonna take that and we're gonna shoot it. Sounds like a plan.
Okay, you just keep walking. As you're walking down, you do see you're approaching some skeletal creatures that haven't noticed you yet. You could sort of hide away from them, or you could in a little alcove, or you could just try fighting them if you wanted. They're pushing these barrels up. You're quite far ahead at this point. Everyone else is just talking. If anyone else wants to do something that's not planning.
So do we want to
Eric's also
them?
Eric is also like, I'm going to stay back here too for lookout reasons and not because I'm scared. Yeah,
totally.
canonical
I
reason.
don't want to take 4 damage. Wait. Actually, I have 21.
It's not really that possible to stealth without hiding behind stuff. You could just duck into a little alcove that's off to the side and wait for them to go past before you continue.
Can I eat 9 brambleberries?
Okay, just give me a stealth check, and I'll make a stealth check for Darius, who follows suit. Oh, he's pretty stealthy. Okay, and just make some perception checks. The barrel rolling. These two burnt, charred skeletal creatures continue just pushing this thing up. You actually wonder for a second how they can even move, without any muscle. They have no muscle. They're just skeletons, and they're still staying together and moving. Yeah, you can heal. Is that to full health?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just heal you to full health. That's James. Why am I trying to heal James? Okay, you're at full. Cool. So yeah, you managed to duck into this hallway, and they just roll past. And you can continue walking down. Anyone else doing anything as they're walking down this thing?
Just following.
Okay, you're just going to start walking down now too?
Yeah.
They've already gotten a bit of distance, and Astra's going to go too. Laura is going to follow suit. You three come up across these same 2 charred creatures that are pushing this barrel up. You see Kaji and Darius making their way down. They're much further down than you are. Are you going to do the same thing, try and hide from these creatures?
Sure.
Okay, everyone give me stealth checks, as there's a small rock to hide behind. Not with disadvantage. Oh, yeah, with disadvantage, never mind, because of... Lime also has disadvantage, since heavy armor. I always forget about that. Kaji has heavy armor too, so he should have technically made his stealth check with disadvantage, but since I didn't remember, it's fine. Yeah, you have heavy armor, right, I think? You do. You do have heavy armor. I remember because I was surprised when you picked it first. You can also have light armor, though, if you want to. But you just need to get it at some point.
Just steal it.
It does protect you more, though. So Astra and Laura sort of hide behind this thing quite well, even though they're being mindful of his armor. Dimble jumps to the side, clanging his armor against Laura's really loudly, and Laura just glares down at him like, "You idiot!" And the creatures jump up to attention, going to try and attack you. Everyone needs to roll. The three of you would need to roll initiative.
No, they totally.
This isn't actually the map or anything, but yeah, this is just an example of. There's basically just this 3x3, this 3-width road, and these two things have just noticed you. And this is their barrel, because I don't have a barrel icon. But yeah, that's their barrel. They've been pushing up. And then we've got Laura and the things. So Laura immediately jumps up and just dashes towards the creatures, quickly slashing out with 2 sword attacks, completely eviscerating this creature. And Astra is up. Yeah.
Oh.
Just not with disadvantage. Just normal. Yeah. You slash and actually hit the barrel. This causes the barrel to completely split, and this viscous liquid spews all over the 3 of you. You're all currently wet. I'd make it orange, because orange is the closest thing I have to the colour of the liquid. You're currently doused in this viscous liquid. Of course. Yeah. That's the title for you. Laura and Astra get moist. It's Dimble's turn.
I'm gonna do my classic move.
Roll me percentile dice as you do that.
Oh, I know it. Oh no. Oh no.
You do manage to hit.
Oh yeah, boy.
You've actually managed to hit this creature, and because it's been doused in this liquid, it seems to be a bit more, a little bit less resistant to the attack, and actually manages to kill it. But yeah, that's out of initiative. Laura turns to Astra and is like, "Who gave you a sword? Do you even know how to use one?" And it's just the bottom half of her body is just drenched in this liquid. Same with Astra.
So Astra and Laura get drenched down there. Rest in peace. Unrest in peace.
Hello?
Hi.
I don't know really what happened there. Mobile Skype. It doesn't work very well.
Top quality.
Top quality mobile chatting service.
Top tech.
Okay, just moving ahead. Okay, so Darius and Kaji are the 2 who make it down first. You managed to get down to the bottom. Wait 1 sec.
Wahahaha.
Oh, that's creepy. And they managed to make it here. Currently, you're standing on a slight incline, as this is the bottom of this slope that's
Test.
spiraled down.
Hello.
And you can see several creatures with barrels. Hello.
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 Wait, how loud is that?
How loud is... What?
How loud is that?
Not loud?
Okay. 'Cause I'm testing a headset.
No. So yeah, Kaji and Darius are currently standing on this small incline as they see these creatures. They see the pit where they're crawling themselves out of, and they see this rough-looking terrain, this red magma rock, almost glowing lightly red. And these creatures are pushing around more of these barrels. Well, I can't fight well, but I can lie well.
Well,
And he sort of gives you a strange look. I have some mobility, some healing, nothing too impressive. Of course, you can fight quite well. I can turn into a raven.
oh, both the raven, nevermore.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I don't think I could carry your weight. Yeah. Eventually, there's two of you doing this. Laura, Astra, and Dimble arrive. Let me just get their things. Laura and Astra still soaked in this liquid. Here we go. Okay. You'd be at the front, actually. I'll just move them. So just give me a stealth check real quick. Cool. So yeah, give me a stealth check. Let's do that. Is anyone else doing anything? Give me an attack. Give me 2 attack rolls with advantage as you sneak up to it. You sneak up to this creature and completely obliterate it, completely silently, and none of the others seem to have noticed. Is anyone else doing anything at this time?
You know what would be good is to make a really loud noise and kill someone. That sounds like a good idea.
Darius is basically just going to sneak behind you. Okay. Okay, Kaji's going to sneak over. Just give me another stealth check. Oh, not with advantage. But yeah.
It's gonna get a 1.
Okay, you sneak in.
0.
Once again, you can give me 2 claw attacks. Yeah, you managed to completely destroy this one as well, as you just do. Slash slash. Then, you see James shooting this creature. And a loud echo noises out throughout the area.
Fuck James.
Everyone roll initiative.
James isn't even here, he's still a piece of crap.
I'm just playing how he would play.
Oh yeah, they're very beautiful. Good job, Lime.
Lime, you're a valued member of the team.
What could we do without you?
Okay, Dimble's turn first. As these creatures all seem to be looking at you, you also notice creatures on the outside of this area, the ones that were out at the top, more than you noticed before, seem to start taking notice of the ones down in this area.
Oh no. Okay, I see what you're doing.
And you're shooting at?
Okay.
Okay. Roll me percentile dice real quick.
Man, I'm doing
Okay,
great.
you managed to kill that one, and nothing bad seems to happen.
A 4 and an 8.
Laura's turn. Laura's going to push past Astra. Not like aggressively or anything, she's just going to move past and just walk straight forward. Sort of getting her sword out, standing next to Kaji. Kaji's turn.
Astra and Laura are officially enemies.
I mean, they did get wet together.
Kinky.
The smoke, yes, mist is coming from there. It's almost more like a smoke at this point than a mist, but definitely on the surface it looks like a mist.
Misty.
Okay, nothing else? It's the creature's turns, and they all swarm around you. Oh, no, not on top of you. Not that eager.
Oh. Wink, wink.
That's all of them. Okay, so the 3 of them are going to attack you. You find it hard to fight off so many of them at once. And one of them manages to hit you, gets the nasty cut in, dealing 5 damage. As its scratch almost feels like it's burning your skin a little bit as it cuts you. Why is my turn order not working?
Get a better turn order.
That's weird. What if I just close it on? Oh, there we go. That was really weird. So Kaji's just making emotional noises. It's Astra's turn. Can she be a useful member of the group? Oh, I thought to roll for Darius.
Can she
Darius
get a
just
better
going to take his
roll?
turn on Kaji's turn. He's going to basically run over here. Okay. Okay.
Do.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
There we go.
And you're shooting at which one?
This guy.
Okay. You managed to kill him. Roll me percentile dice once more.
Hey, let's go. This is gonna be good. Man,
Yeah, you just kill him.
oh my gosh, I'm good at this.
Laura, it's like there are a lot of these creatures coming. We can't fend off this many. And as you all look up to
Yes, we can.
see this, there are hundreds of these things now,
Okay.
as if from nowhere, starting to just fall off and roll down. I will try my best to hold them off. Everyone just get down there and deal with the source of this thing. James and Erik could probably help. And she sort of gets here and gets out a sword and just stands in defensive position. Hurry up and get down here. Kaji's turn. Okay. You're still going to take 2 attacks of opportunity. Okay. Go for the hole. Hey. Both of them are going to hit you, these attacks of opportunity. And you take 10 points of damage as they manage to just cut you in the backs. Yeah. That's what you get for going for the hole.
Wow, that hurts.
Kaji's so squishy.
How much health does Kaji have?
Not much. Like currently or max?
Max.
I want to say 22. Yeah. I don't know how I remember that.
So I have 1 health.
Yeah, you can eat a berry. You can eat 1 berry. They heal 3 health, don't they? Just mark them off when you eat berries. Boop. I think they heal 3 health anyway. But yeah.
The range people have the most health.
It is good. I agree. It's the creature's turns. Blah. They can't quite catch up to Kaji, but this one can get in. Actually, no, 2 of them can attack Astra. Astra's going to take 2 attacks. One of them is going to actually manage to hit her, dealing 3 points of damage. Oh no, Astra's taking damage. The tank is doing the tank's job. It's Astra's turn. Well, second time. A single berry? What?
Heal 1 health.
These berries heal 3 health, don't they?
Oh, does he have different berries?
These aren't good berries. These are they're better. I can't remember what I called them. Brambleberries, something like that.
Oh wait, they give 3 health?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't need to eat that any then. Okay. Can I just like?
Well,
Can I mark off the amount that I needed to eat?
Sure.
Okay. I only needed to eat.
Yes, you can. Lime, you can attack 1 and then move to the hole.
I'm gonna actually add a note on my thing.
You managed to slash at this one, hurting it pretty severely. Yes, you can spend a spell slot to deal I think it's called. I don't know which smite it is. It's either Thunderous Smite or Holy Smite or something like that. But it's one of those. You can spend a spell slot to deal an additional 2d6 damage. If that's the thing you're calling. Yeah. Do you have the spell slots to spare? That is the question. Whether it is nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune to take consequences, see if troubles and by opposing in them. Anyway. If you disengage, you'll only take one attack of opportunity. Why is Kaji doing the O.O face? Oh, okay. Oh, what about the thing? Yes. Whenever I say that is the question, I feel compelled to say the entire to be or not to be speech.
Be or not.
I was Hamlet once, like in a play.
Oh.
To be or not to be. It's actually really boring.
The rest is history.
Yeah, and if you kill the one, then you disengage, then you wouldn't take any attacks of opportunity if you used the smite. Okay, you'll use it. It doesn't really matter how much damage it does because it will kill it. You just completely annihilate this thing. Everyone, it's a bit overkill, but yeah, you can disengage and jump down the hole if that's what you want to do. Oop. So you've jumped down the hole. Dimble's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot that guy. Great.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to hit him, doing some damage.
Okay. Do I have to roll?
No?
Okay, I'm gonna jump down the hole.
Okay. Dimble running with his short, stumpy legs, jumping down the hole. It's Laura's turn. Laura is like, hurry up and get in the hole. And she just walks over here and quickly slashes at this creature. Getting a natural 20, completely chopping its head off. So yeah, it's Kaji's turn. Darius is also going to jump down the hole. You can only eat one berry per in combat round, but as soon as you jump down the hole, you'll be out of combat, so you can just eat until you're full health if you want. So how many do you have, basically, that you want to use? If you eat 4, you'll heal up to full health. Okay, cool. Boop, and you jump down the hole. Everyone's out of initiative.
Okay, Laura's gonna die. Rest in peace.
Laura's fine. She's got James backing her up. James.
James. Erik is
And
doing
Erik.
watch duty or something.
Sorry, I'm just seeing if there's anything important that I need to note. Doop.
What have I done? Okay, that's not what I don't want that.
Okay. Everyone needs to make me Constitution saving throws as they fall down into this place.
I love this Constitution saving throws. I have +5 and I give an 8.
Okay. What's Kaji getting? Kaji's got 2. Great. Let's see if Astra's low rolls can save us.
We're all doomed.
10. Okay. The 3 of you all feel so hot and uncomfortable in this place. There's a thick smoke. It's almost like you're being cooked very slowly alive. Darius seems fine. He's completely unfazed. The four of you continue walking on, as sounds of combat are heard from above. You eventually find your way to a very strange sight. It looks like this area is a bit more man-made. There is a spiral staircase which goes downwards. 2 torch sconces on either wall illuminate this so you can see it, and it just looks very ominous. Would you like to go down it, or?
Yeah.
Kaji starts going down it. Give me a dexterity saving throw, as Kaji just steps on it.
Everyone?
No, just Kaji, because Kaji's the only one who, like, Kaji's the first person who stepped on it. So Kaji falls. If there is someone who wants to try and catch him, they could. If anyone likes Kaji that much.
I'm not gonna be able to catch him.
Okay. Astra, give me a dexterity saving throw. You just managed to grab him, and you grab him awkwardly by one of the claws, and it actually cuts your hand a little bit, not dealing any damage, but quite painful to hold on to. But you manage to pull him up, and you see that the staircase has become a slope, almost like a slide, just going all the way down.
Ooh, slide. I mean,
Well, that was a trap, Darius says, very bluntly.
Now what?
We could just push the short one down.
Hey! Why don't we push you down?
You could try. Kaji's just sliding down. Well, Kaji's already started sliding down. Okay, Kaji starts sliding down. Darius just walks up, it's like, at least someone has the right idea, and he just slides down as well. Leaving Astra and Dimble at the top.
Okay.
And also, Astra doesn't know that, so...
So then we pull out the
Well, Astra
liquid and we put it down the slide.
He doesn't really know it. I like how whenever there's anything with a trap involved, you just like trigger the trap before. No, like searching for traps, no scanning for evil, nothing like that.
Hey,
No, just let's go. So is Dimble or Astra going?
Yeah, whatever. I'll let Astra go and then I'll go.
What do you have around you? You see two torch sconces on either wall.
Torch sconces?
Torch sconces.
Never heard of that word. I like to press F to pay your respects to Viki.
Hey, sorry. A torch sconce is something that holds a torch.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a little wall holder. Yeah. You pull it down, and it actually clicks down into place as you pull one of them. If you pull it down, and it clicks into place.
I'm gonna pull the other one down.
You jump up using your immense, tiny height, and manage to pull it down as well. The stairs click back up. Kaji, you're sliding down. It's a pretty fun slide. All of a sudden, the stairs click back up, and you start tumbling down the stairs. It's quite painful. Not very fun. Give me a dexterity saving throw. You feel this thing go up, and it does hurt you a little bit, but you do manage to actually like save yourself with only a little bit of stumbling. However, Darius, who is tumbling down the stairs before you, hits you in the back, and you both start tumbling together. And you both tumble to the ground, landing face first on the floor at the bottom of the stairs. He's like, well, that was less fun than the slide. Kaji says, Kaji. Very interesting. You get up and you look around this room. Astra and Dimble eventually walk down the stairs that are now perfectly safe and see, that you've both gotten up. You see a room that's very strange. It looks like a cave with mined out yellow crystals. There are some sticking out in places, but you can tell that they've largely been mined. There are 2 minecarts on tracks. One goes to the left and one goes to the right. The one that goes to the left has 3 minecarts on it, each filled with gems, and the one that goes to the right also has 3 minecarts, all of which are empty. What do you want to do? You're going to go to the left? Don't you understand, Astra? Kaji's hurting right now. He's, like, deeply hurting.
It's like really hurting, man.
Astra
like-
slaps Kaji.
Kaji, just stop. Just stop. Calm down. I think the machine's getting to you.
The character development is real.
So we got 2 ways, correct? Left or right, or whatever. What do we got, Beaky?
You've got 2 main ways to go, yes. You've got the left-right route, which has minecarts which have these yellow crystals in them, and the right way, which has empty minecarts. Both seem to lead off into, like, caves. If you want, you can also give me a perception check to see if you notice anything else.
Perception check, let's go.
see. So yeah, Dimble's the only thing that only one notices anything. The rest of you are just looking around at the general things. Dimble's standing a bit further back. He's actually standing at the foot of the stairs and looking down. Dimble actually notices there's a small, almost like a trapdoor, right at the foot of the bottom of this spiral staircase. Looks like a trapdoor anyway. It's got like the lines of one where there's some kind of hidden entrance or hidden thing here, right at the foot of the stairs.
Alright, can I open it?
You don't know really how. You don't see like an opening latch or anything. You just see there is something hidden underneath this.
Okay, what is it made out of?
It's the same material as the floor, but it's like a part of the floor that's missing. Sort of like how a door is also made of wood, just doesn't have a handle.
What is the floor made out of?
It's made out of stone. It's a typical cave floor, but it's definitely flatter in this area.
Dang. Okay, so I can't set it on fire. Hey guys, there's this thing right here. Kind of looks like some trap door or something.
Everyone now can notice the trapdoor thing. Darius walks up to it and has an intelligence check. Huh, okay. You don't really know. You can give me an intelligence check if you want. And Kaji can do the same if you're looking at it. Astra immediately knows. I just want to see if Kaji knows as well. Kaji doesn't really know. Sort of walk around it and like, oh, I don't really know. It's your thing. Astra, you notice, because it's at the foot of the stairs, and the stairs were trapped to make someone slide down, you think if the torch sconces were left up, this would actually be a pit that led into some kind of trap.
Alright.
That unwitting people would have slid into. But since you pulled the torch sconces down, the trap door is covered.
Well, good thing.
Only you know that until you regale it to other people. Okay, yeah, you explain it to other people.
Rest in peace, Kaji.
Oh god. You just had to set her up for a tsundere moment, didn't you?
It's not like a care factor or anything. Baka.
It's not tsundere enough. No. Baka.
Baka. Oh, ouch.
At this point, Darius has walked off and is sitting in one of the minecarts, just sort of waiting.
Can I push his minecart to go?
Yeah, he's currently on one of the minecarts on the right. You want to go up to him and push it?
Yeah, I want to push it.
Give me a strength check.
Okay.
He's currently on the right as well, I should mention. You sort of try pushing it, and he's like, wow, you're pretty weak.
I was just trying to give you a boost, man.
I could give you a boost if you want, and he just grabs you by the hair and tries picking you up. Not the hair, but the head, and just picks you up. He is going to roll a strength check. Yeah, he manages to pick you up pretty easily. He's just holding you by the head.
Oh no.
Which way do you want to go?
No, the left path seems kind of cool.
Left path?
Yeah.
Okay, so it walks over to the left path of the minecart, puts you into a cart full of gems, and is going to try pushing you. Yeah, just pushes you.
Okay.
Minecart
Cool.
just goes down.
Okay, cool.
The left is the one with the jewels
Yeah.
in them. Are you going to like stay in the cart as it starts rolling down?
Yes.
Okay. Dimble's going to the left. And Darius just turns back and is like, so which way do you guys want to go? Fine, you just have to be like everyone else, don't you? I'll go to the right then. And he just walks over to the right. Gets in the minecart. He's not actually going yet, he's just waiting.
I don't like this guy. He doesn't have enough emotions.
Are you calling me a baby?
Yeah, he was the one who freaking put me in the
I don't know.
The heck, I broke the pen.
It depends how you define mess. I put it in there. He asked to go that way, though. Interesting. Well, I'll see you later. I'll go right. He gets in the car and just goes.
And just leave him. Just leave him. Wait, can I pocket some of the gems in my cart?
Yeah, you can extract it. Yeah, there's varying sizes, but you can get a few. Just don't add anything to your inventory just yet, though.
Okay.
Because yeah, but you definitely put some in your pockets.
Okay.
Wonder what Kaji's going to pick. Is Kaji going to pick?
Sorry, I'm back. What did I miss?
Hello.
Okay.
Nothing much. Astra's just asking you a question.
Oh.
I'm putting this like this. Yeah. So is Kaji going to the right and Astra goes to the left. Cool. Kaji goes to the right. Astra goes to the left. Dimble, you are busy pocketing these things. When you hear a hissing sound as you're travelling in this car, it gets quite dark, but then you see a light at the end of this tunnel, and you see a lot of fire. Fire is pouring directly onto the mine track as the carts are going towards it. Your car is heading straight for those fires. What do you want to do? These fast reaction times. Oh, there's fire. Oh, I'm burned alive.
Oof. Can I jump?
You jump and land outside of the cart. The cart continues going into the fire and turns a corner. You're standing on the tracks right now. Astra, give me a perception check.
I know this is gonna happen. Can I walk off the track?
The track is in this part is quite thin, actually, and the track basically covers this whole of this cave. It looks like it was dug specifically out for this track, so it's got very little space in it. In fact, Astra, being a taller person, would have to duck down a little bit just in this bit. Astra, you see fire, a lot of fire, and your car is going directly towards it. That's all you see.
Do I see her cart?
You do, coming directly towards you.
Can I try to jump when her cart gets close?
How heavy is the cart? Minecarts are pretty heavy. It's more the momentum that's the problem. Would you be able to stop it? That would depend on how you were trying to stop it.
Here, wait, I have a cactus launcher. Like in Minecraft, you put a cactus.
You have armor.
Minecart, and it kills the minecart, right?
Are you going to try shooting a cactus launcher?
That's
shooting a cactus at Astra's minecart.
That's how it works in Minecraft. If you put a cactus by a minecart, it destroys it. No, I'm not gonna shoot a cactus at her. As far as that might be. I really need to use that cactus launcher. Man, why don't I use this cactus? It's amazing.
Oh yeah, you can do that. You can try doing that anyway. Just give me a strength check as you jump out and try and stop the car.
She's gonna get a 1. I knew it.
You try gripping. You try gripping, but you accidentally trip over, and the car is just still hurtling full speed forwards.
Okay.
Dimble,
Can I try?
This car is coming towards you. Yeah, give me a dexterity saving throw as you try to time this jump. You're out of the cart, yeah. Let me roll. That's quite a edge case. You just managed to jump, but you do trip over this cart and spin around as your leg gets caught a bit. You're not in the cart or anything, but you did manage to jump over this cart just barely, and you see Astra. Astra, you now see Dimble just jumps ahead, and you are currently on these tracks leading towards this fire. On the other side of things, it runs to him in slow motion. I'll let you finish this little bit.
What the fuck?
Is this like a thing of Astra's personality? Now she just slaps people.
Why am I getting slapped? I didn't do anything. I got shoved into a cart. It's not my fault.
Give me a deception check, because that's kind of not exactly true. And Astra can give me an insight check. Astra, you can give me an insight check to see if you can beat Dimble's 0.
Oh my.
Can Astra beat Dimble's 0? Yeah, just about.
Just about beat it.
Yeah, Dimble's lying, very clearly. No, it's not my fault at all. Whistles.
No, don't
Looks
slap me.
nonchalant.
I'm sorry,
Who's
Mommy
slapping
Astra. So Astra's our mom now?
Basically.
Okay.
I thought you already knew this.
Okay.
On the other side of the tracks, Kaji's cart catches up quite quickly. That was almost alliteration. Kaji's cart catches up quite quickly to Darius's cart. And Darius literally turns around, not looking where he's going. And it's like, so what's the deal with you? Not really. I was just trying to make this trip less boring. I could. But I'm not gonna die.
I mean, I'm not interested in that.
I mean, should I tell you my deep, dark secret?
He sold his soul to get eternal life.
Good point.
That's a
And
great
he's
name.
going to whisper something to you. I'm going to send it to you on Skype and hope Skype doesn't derp out again. Where is Skype? That's what he sort of
that's
says
an
that to you
image. Is that the mom?
as you're going. Yeah, pretty cool dark secret, right? Do you have a dark secret?
Wait, are they coming out with an anime for it?
I mean, anything that's, I don't know, absence of light, kind of bad, kind of shady, basically anything that's pretty fun.
Wow, that looks like an interesting thing to do then.
That's pretty cool. That's kind of weird. I mean, cool, but weird.
That's not weird at all.
Well, that was a good way to waste 2 minutes. He sort of turns his head, looking around. You can give me a perception check if you want. Like, oh, look, something interesting. And he jumps out of the cart. You see it too. You see this doorway, which is a little bit concealed in an alcove, and it does stop off of the track, but this alcove does have a doorway. And it's like he gets out of his cart and he's going towards this doorway. Do you want to join him or do you want to continue going down the track? Okay, you jump to. Back on the first track, Astra and Dimple, you are at this fiery hell place where the minecarts seem to be going towards, and you've stepped a little bit closer to it to get a closer look. It seems like these flames are directly targeted towards the carts. You don't really see where the carts are going afterwards, but this is where all of the minecarts with gems were being pushed through.
So I have gems in my inventory now, right?
You do actually, yes. You can add, let's say, add 10 yellow gems, 10 yellow crystals to your inventory.
Cool. How much do these weigh?
Don't bother about weight and stuff. They're not very heavy though. They're about as heavy as
I mean, I'm
elder
already over carrying capacity. Oh man, Ash just figured out the secret. Actually, you've done it. You scooped it.
Astra's also still covered in some of this yellow liquid. It seems to be quite sticky. So imagine a minecart in a very thin tunnel. This tunnel has small nozzles on the side which are bellowing fire. To get through this bit of fire, well, the fire doesn't seem to be that big. Like, it seems to be relatively small, but you'd have to walk directly through it. There doesn't seem to be a way around this fire. Otherwise, cave, the light is all coming from this fire. That's the only reason you can even see in this place. Effectively, yes. Very thin nozzles, almost like flamethrowers being pushed towards where the minecarts would go. No, the tracks keep going past the fire, and they actually turn a corner.
So how, like, long is the stretch of fire?
It's about 40 feet.
Is my armor flammable?
No, but you are flammable. In terms of, will die if you're set on fire.
Could I theoretically put out said fire if I am caught on fire?
Theoretically. So what do you want to do, if anything?
Do the fires count as an attack?
No.
Dang.
Has Astra got any ideas? No, okay.
Don't think so. Rifle, axe, hammer, scale mail, thieves, guild, engineer's hat.
It's just an emerald bracelet. It doesn't actually have any magical things tied to it. It's just something that you can sell for money.
Stolen documents, fire starter, bag of dagger. Wait, where are the flames coming from?
Small nozzles on the wall.
Like,
You
are they
have
on
catnip.
both walls?
That's catnip. Are they on both walls? Yeah. They're like on the top corners of the walls. No, the carts were made of metal. But they're also gone. because
how are
they went past the
pointing
fire.
out? How are they pointing out?
Imagine like this hallway is like a square. They're at the
Yeah.
top corners, tiny nozzles shooting fire onto the track.
Like diagonally?
Yeah, like diagonally.
Yeah.
Constantly as well, yes. This hallway rather, is very stuffy, very uncomfortably hot. And it's not that long back, no. It'll be a few minutes walk.
Crawl under it. I don't know how much space is under the cart.
If you emptied it out, you could definitely both fit in it.
Wait. So wait, we're turning the cart upside down? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we can try that.
So yeah, you're going to try that? You're going to walk back?
Hmm.
You're going to walk back and get another part and walk under. Yeah.
I just thought
Okay,
of a
you do
really
that.
stupid thing to say.
No.
I'd like to make you my ex, Astra.
Oh, wait. Oh my god, it's Dimble X Astra. Oh my god, Astra, you're such a whore. I'm just going to say this so Dabo can see it. So cool. You run back. I'd like to make you my ex.
Worst pickup line ever.
Oh my god. Okay, so you run back and get a cart and push it along the track until you get to the place. You can turn the cart upside down quite easily. Are you going to start crawling underneath it?
Yeah, let's go crawl under the cart.
Okay, you start doing so. I'm assuming Astra's doing most of the heavy lifting of this thing.
Definitely.
And and you start walking. You do think it works for a few steps, but you're moving very slowly through this fire. And very shortly, it becomes very painful to touch the edges of this cart. Astra takes 7 points of fire damage as she's starting to burn her hands a little bit.
How much have we moved?
About 10 feet.
Okay, we have 30 feet to go.
Both of you are in such a... Are you going to continue walking? You continue walking.
Wait,
Astra,
wait.
give me Astra, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
You managed to walk 10 more feet, but you take 10 fire damage. This thing is becoming red hot, and it's becoming extremely stuffy in the bottom of the minecart.
Okay, so how far are we? 20 feet.
20 feet from the end.
Okay.
And Astra has to drop this thing now, so you're currently still safe underneath it, but this minecart, as soon as you touch it, it's going to start burning you, and you're running out of air in this thing. It's very warm.
Would, like, putting something between her and the minecart as she carries it, like, help pad it?
Yeah, it depends on what you got, really.
Like, could I put, like, maybe traveler's clothes?
Yeah, you can try doing that.
Yeah. I'm gonna hand her traveler's clothes.
Okay. Is she going to try doing it again? Is she going to try pushing another 10 feet?
Okay, well, we got
I mean, you
two
would be
traveler's
taking
clothes.
off. You would be taking off your clothes to do this. You used it. Okay, Dimble's going to be taking off his clothes.
When things get desperate. Desperate.
Oh god. Dimple takes off his clothes, and Astra's going to try. Okay, Astra, give me another Constitution saving throw as you try and push forward. I'm going to need to roll some percentile dice. 13. And a 3. Whew.
Oh my god.
Lucky you. You managed to tough it out a little bit. You do still take some damage as you continue walking because it's just getting so hot. You take 2 points of damage. You've got 10 more feet to go.
Wait, how much health does she have?
She's got 8 health.
Alright, can I like stuff some
And she's
brambleberries
already
in her
used
mouth?
her leg. Yeah, you can do. I don't think you have lay on hands points left, do you? Oh no, you do. You didn't use any of them. Never mind. It was Laura who's out of points because she used them
I
all.
don't have Leah.
How many brambleberries do you want to stuff in her face?
How much health does she need?
She's missing 27.
I'm gonna give her, no, I'm gonna give her 4.
Okay, so she heals by 12. Let's just shove berries in her face. Oops, I did it wrong. Did that wrong again. So she's on 20 health now, right? Yeah. I think I'm doing math right. So the nude Dimble is shoving his berries on Astra's face. You've still got 10 feet to go. Do you want to try pushing the last 10 feet? Okay, give me another Constitution saving throw. You managed to get across quite well. I'm for rolling some things. Okay. You take 5 more points of damage, but you do manage to get to the other side. Unfortunately, the traveller's clothes are completely ruined. They're completely burnt to a crisp.
Don't worry, guys. I still got my armor.
You've got your armor, which doesn't cover anything vital, shall we say. So Nimble's also it's very uncomfortable wearing armor without any clothes.
Oh my gosh, this was a smart idea.
So that's funny. And you managed to make it to this end place where you see the other minecart would join up with you, but the others aren't here yet. Meanwhile, at Kaji and Darius's place, you see the door. Darius just opens the door willy-nilly, and it seems to be a bedroom. It does lead to the same place, yes. This bedroom has a bed in it. It has a small dresser. It's got a book. General bedroom things. It doesn't look too rich, but it does look like the bedroom of one medium creature. Oh, a bedroom. Okay, give me an investigation check. He's going to actually do the same.
Wait, did it leave this?
Yeah, he's not going to find anything. You look around. You initially don't think there's going to be anything of note here, but you do find one thing under the bed. You do find a hidden chest which contains 2 healing potions, 100 gold, both of which you can add to your character sheet, and this thing. You also find this thing. So you can add 100 gold, 2 healing potions, and that is another thing you have, which you can do with as you wish.
Oh no.
Darius just flicks through the book, reading it. Well, this is moderately interesting. Yeah, you can eat it now.
Wait, he's eating the book?
No. It seems to be notes from someone. Apparently, the undead people aren't coming from here. They're being sent from south of the planet. Which is interesting. How much travelers' clothes? They're like cheap as chips. You do also find quite a lot of clothing in this room. Spare
Oh.
clothing, I should
Let's just
mention.
take some
Of course,
clothing.
none of you know that Dimble's naked, and it's not really Dimble's size. It's for a medium creature.
Okay, well, I'll just take it anyways.
Well, you're not there. You don't know it's
Oh,
there.
I'm not there? Okay, well... frick.
No, yeah, you're not there. Like these guys are in a room. Like that's not even at the end of the track. Are you going to eat the apple, Kaji? Yeah, you're eating it. Cool.
Well, what the-
Roll me
Wait,
a d6.
I think I said I was taking a blanket last session.
And you got 6. Of course, you got the most complicated one. Okay. I'll do this one step at a time. You permanently gain a resistance to fire. This thing goes down your throat. It tastes very warm, very sweet, and it also feels like you're being burnt from the inside out. So you permanently gain a resistance to fire. So I'll just add that to a character sheet. Resistant to fire damage. You also permanently gain... Let's hope I roll high here. 8 HP. You've permanently got 8 more HP.
What?
So your current is your maximum is 30 now.
No.
And you take 4d6 damage. So let's just roll that.
He has as much health as I do.
14. 17. You take 17 points of damage, so you are down to 13 health. Complicated, yes. But yeah, that happened. It feels both horrible and revitalizing. Also, that's weird that your character thing isn't working. Oh, I actually did it the wrong way around. Lol. I did 30 out of 13 instead of 13 out of 30. Can you use a healing potion? Okay. That's 2d4 plus 4. Just mark off one of the healing potions. You heal by 7 points of health. Points of health. Talking old-timey now. Okay. So yes, it doesn't look like the undead came from here. They seem to be mining this place for a flammable liquid.
What was that?
It was what?
It was like vroom vroom.
Oh. I don't know. Yeah. Must be what's in all these barrels. Apparently they plan to make some kind of weaponry. Mass destruction, taking over other planets. Pretty standard stuff. And it just folds the book up and throws it across the room. Like, tosses it aside. Well, this was a good distraction. Should we get going? He just starts walking off without really waiting for a response. He gets back into Minecart and slides down. Dimble and Astra, you see them both arrive by Minecart, assuming Kaji's going as well. Dimble's naked.
Wink. It's a long story. Also, I just realized bedroom and boredom have the same letters.
So Dimble looks completely naked and Astra looks completely hot and sweaty. This is just for the canon reasons of what this all looks like. Yes.
Let me just say, it got a little hot under that minecart.
Well, looks like you've had a riveting time. It's a shame we didn't find any clothes in that other room.
Oh,
Anyway, we should get going.
Is Kaji gonna be a good friend and talk about the clothes?
Okay, so the two of them walking on. I like how they've made a character unintentionally so that works so well with Kaji's angst. As they continue walking, are you going to follow them?
I guess. Don't have any reason to do otherwise because no one told me about anything.
What, recruiting him for your brothel? Honestly, there's really nothing else. You could go back along the path that they went down, see if you could find anything else, but there's no real reason to. But you could. The option is there.
Yeah, my character also
Yeah.
does not. I have no reason.
So yeah.
No. I'm sure I'm going to crash that songs about the cars, but no.
So yeah, you managed. You continue walking ahead, and you find your way to this room, which I'll reveal a bit more of. This place is getting darker and darker as you continue, but you do see some things.
Sweet barrel, okay. A magenta thing. Magenta swirly thing.
The pink squiggle is actually runes along the floor. Magical runes, or technological runes.
Ooh.
Yeah, you take a quick look in the barrel and you see that they all do have this yellow liquid as well. Give me a perception check as you're just around there looking through these barrels there.
So Astra's wet.
Yes, you would
sweaty.
need to make an Arcana check if you're looking. Astra, you think you see something behind the barrels?
Oh. Hidden door. Hidden door. Oh, you can even see the hidden stuff back here.
Can't see any hidden things. I don't know what you're talking about.
You can see the hidden stuff.
You look behind the barrels and you see there is a pathway. There isn't. You didn't actually see any hidden things there. That was actually the little black line was actually an error when I was making the map. Just so you know, and I was too lazy to fix it. And I'm like, oh well, this is a good a place as any for the secret pathway.
Hidden. It was clearly.
You go inside. Okay.
intentional.
Astra goes inside.
Okay, do I see this happening right in front of my eyes?
Give me a perception check. Give me a perception check. I mean, you are currently nude, so that would alter your perception of everything. No, you do see it.
I'm gonna follow.
You see this pathway basically go all the way down to the end. Astra opens the chest. It's trapped. No, it's not. Astra opens the chest, and inside she finds. Of course, Astra would find this. You find this.
With a tail on it.
I don't know if it. Did you see that? God no. Did you see this? Did you get the thing? You see the name. Yeah, you won't see exactly what it does. Does it not have a description? Oh, it might not have a description. It's a thing you drink. It's a potion. Potion with multiple effects, and you can't see the effects because they're hidden, obviously. But the name should give you. I'll drink it later for a more appropriate time. So is Dimble following? Yeah, Dimble's someone gone ahead. Yeah, you can get out this side.
See ya,
Pathway continues to the left. But you see basically that this just links up.
See ya.
Is Kaji doing an Arcana check on this thing? Darius is just going to walk up too, and he's going to do an Arcana check too. Oh, okay. It's a trap. Basically, only the people who are extremely hot should be able to pass through this. I think you should be able to pass by unscathed. I wouldn't trust Astra or Dimble to get through, though.
Oh, what a freaking jerk.
He doesn't say this. He doesn't say this in earshot of anyone but Kaji, though.
Very hot.
Well, yeah. Don't be so modest. Of course, there's a secret entrance that completely bypasses everything. So I'm just going to go that way. And so it just goes this way. Goes all the way around. Because I'm just going to move him there because I can't be bothered to actually move him all the way around. No, he's not outside the thing. You can't wall hack. Okay, give me a charisma saving throw. With advantage, actually. With advantage. So you can roll again. Yeah, that's much better. You managed to pass across, and you're feeling pretty confident. Or at least way more confident than you were before, and you just passed by completely unfazed. He sort of, Darius also noticed you going over the thing, and he sort of just turns back and looks over, but then just walks back. Doesn't seem to, like, do anything super special, but he does definitely noticed. He noticed you, Senpai. Yeah. But yeah, do. Okay. Everyone, as they're continuing to walk, gets to a more narrow hallway. I'm assuming Astra would definitely be at the front because of defending people. Then Kaji, probably then Darius, then Dimble. That's probably how things would go. I mean, she's also got the highest AC and the best tank build, if that makes sense. Like, you basically see a barrel at the end of this. Do you even see this page? Here you do. See a barrel at the end of this hallway, and just poking up above the barrel is a figure. A medium-sized creature with a skull, wearing a skull mask and a red cape that's tattered into pieces, just flying up behind them. And they seem to just be looking around. They don't actually seem to have noticed you. They just seem to be milling around. Sort of turn and just walk this way a bit. And I'll say everyone saw saw the figure as well. Just yeah. We whisper them, just be quiet.
No,
If people are
wanting
wanting
to
to
be quiet.
If people are actively trying to be quiet, they can all make me stealth checks. You can all make me stealth checks if you want.
Alright, here we go. Stealth check with disadvantage.
Just reveal. Astra would need to make it with disadvantage, but it doesn't really matter with a roll that low. Okay. I like how everyone's with, yay, min-max rolls. That is a grate, like a jail cell sort of thing, and you see a barrel behind it. You can't really pass by these things. You're still soaked in this liquid as well, I should mention. Is anyone else walking, or is it just her? Okay, Kaji's telling Astra about how the liquid is extremely flammable. Oh my god, they're just clothes. Kaji just wants everyone to be naked, apparently. Astra, give me a perception check as you're just standing around talking. Yes, perception. You don't really hear anything, but you do see a small bolt of fire jolt out and hit this barrel. Hitting it. It comes from down here. And you won't be able to see that because obviously black. Give me a sec. I just need to change the color of my thing because otherwise you won't be able to see the pings. Let's do pink. Pink's a nice bright color. Comes from down here, and it hits the barrel that's right in front of you. Only quickly darts by, and you don't really get a good look at it though. No? Just this little bit of fire hit it. You do see that the barrel did get a bit cracked and a bit burnt up, but it didn't actually break. Yeah, you can. How much would you like to heal yourself for? You're missing 20 health. And since you're level 3, I believe you can heal 15 max. Would you like to use it all on yourself? Or... You'll have 10, saving up some. Pretty wise saving up some. Especially for instantly healing people. I always... If I was playing Paladin, I'd probably save like 1 or 2, just to save people who are like on the ground dying. Yeah. You do heal by 10. So you've still got 5 lay on hand points. That was your bonus action, I want to say? Yeah. You move back more than the others, okay. You're not in initiative or anything, but it's just I'm keeping an eye on it, like, that's more of, yeah, no, I mean, I'm not actually, you're not actually in initiative, but yeah. It's a sort of soft initiative, where I'm keeping an eye on what you're doing. Kaji can give me a perception check as he's walking that way, but yeah, you can also do what you want to do. You don't really hear or see anything or anything important. You actually get a bit turned around by Astra talking and stuff, but yeah, you don't notice anything. Yeah, you can try moving around the barrel. Which way do you want to move around? Do you want to move like that way? Or that way? Further down, okay. You move further down and you can see inside this room. But it's blocked by a gate. As you turn this corner, you see a figure who turns and faces towards you. The same figure with the skull mask. And he's like, intruders.
Time to die.
And he is going to shoot the barrel behind you. It explodes. Okay. Kaji and Astra both take 10 points of fire damage as this fire just spits out in all different directions. These thin corridors basically making it so the fire is very channeled. I need to roll percentile dice. Actually, no, I don't need to roll percentile dice. Astra, you're also currently ignited. Fire. Oh yeah, you're resistant to fire, so you only take half damage. Astra's currently set on fire from the liquid that was on her, and she is burning. Fun. You're literally on fire right now. Everyone on initiative.
Great.
Great job, boss. Rolling a 1.
Two. Good job. Good job.
And Kaji gets a 23 on an initiative roll. Because, like, yeah, initiative, totally a good time to get a natural 20. It is Kaji's turn first. What would Kaji like to do? Kaji has pounce, so he has advantage on basically everything he wants to do this turn. Or it's attacks anyway. Okay. You're going to use a bonus action to mark him? If you have the spell slots for that? I don't know what spell slots you have. But yeah. Okay, you mark him, which is, I'll just roll the d6 of damage because it's much easier for me to roll it for you, than you. And you're going to just double attack him? Congrats, you figured out what this boss fight was based off of. Bomberman. Bomberman. I should reveal that area because might as well. You can't use both. Hunter's Mark is probably better for longer encounters. Primal Essence is more like, I need to do loads of damage to you this turn. Okay. You've got advantage, so you can re-roll them with advantage if you want. First attack hits. Second attack hits. Yeah, both attacks hit, and they deal an additional 4 points of damage. So that's 19 points in total as you just slash at this guy. As you're slashing at this guy, you'll feel like your claws slightly go through him as if he's not really there, but he does definitely take damage. As you see his form wince in pain. Dimble's turn. Dimble, you hear someone wincing in pain. And you hear Kaji jumping into action. Which I don't know what sound that makes. Probably the clattering of a lot of armor.
So is this like barrel taking up the whole spot?
No, you can stand like here and still shoot at people. Like you can stand around corners and shoot at people because you can just step around the corner, shoot, and then step back around.
I'm gonna move here, and can I shoot through that?
Yeah, because you can count it as shooting as from the square next to you. Because you can sort of like duck around the corner to shoot, you know. But if you don't shoot him, you would shoot with disadvantage because you're shooting through a metal grate.
That's what I was asking about.
12 points of damage. You do manage to hit him. It takes 12 points of damage. Again, your shot seems to go through him almost, but it does seem to hurt him slightly. Hello, phone. Why are you not cooperating? There we go. Darius's turn. Darius is going to walk forward. He's going to activate a spell. Yeah. He's going to walk right through Astra. Astra, you feel this sudden chill through your spine, through your entire body, as this guy walks right through you while you're on fire. So it's kind of weird feeling a chill as you're on fire. And turns. He's going to shoot out a beam of energy. And it's going to hit, dealing 6 points damage. Yeah, just 6 points. See, he can do damage. He can do 6 points damage. Kaji is also healed by 3 points of health. And he's going to hide around the corner. It's Astra's turn. Astra, you're on fire. You take 5 points of fire damage.
Stop, drop, and roll. Two naked people here.
So you're just gonna contemplate life, write your memoirs. What are you gonna do while you're on fire? You could write a screenplay. You could do a striptease. You could run a lap. You could just go back to the ship and get some coffee. You could practice whittling. I hear that's the thing people do. You could admire Dimble, who's naked and right in front of you. You could reminisce and mourn about Persephone. You could do a stand-up comedy show with no audience. See, I'm giving you loads of options. Most of them are really shit options. You can skip your turn if you want.
I mean, if you're on fire, is it just her clothes that are on fire?
She is so currently her clothes are pretty on fire.
Okay.
She's pretty lit. Astra is lit. I hate myself. Yes, you can stamp out the fire if you want to take off your clothes. You know when you have like a moment when you sort of realize what you're saying and doing? You're like, why? Is this a thing?
Nudity session. I don't know if I should click
Of course. Yeah. Risky click of the day.
that link. Recording. I don't.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. Safe for recording. I'm dying.
Yeah, you can undress. You can sort of like go back and undress, yeah. Until you're there, because you're not actually like out of the map, but yeah. You sort of take off your clothes as quickly as you can and throw them onto the ground. You can just try and stomp on the fire. Yeah, I'll just roll some percentile dice. See how successful you are, because it's not really a skill-based thing. It's more of a let's hope this works. You stamp on the fire. You do manage to get them to die down a little bit, at least to close it off of you. The fire's not completely gone though, by any means. It's his turn. He is going to disengage and run like a wimp. Okay. He is then going to... No, that's his turn. It's Kaji's turn. Yeah, he just ran around to the corner. Yeah, he ran around to Kaji's left, so our down, if that makes sense. So he ran down.
You gotta get up if you want to get down. Right.
Okay, you're just going to run after him.
Probably cannot.
As you get there, you activate his trap card. No, you activate his held action, and he's going to shoot at the person who came around the corner with a spell. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Not with advantage, just normal one. 3. Yeah, that's not enough. You look around you and you suddenly see little sparks, and you're currently engulfed in flame. You basically become ignited. It's still your turn though, so you're currently on fire as well. Well, not as well because Astra's not on fire anymore. Just her clothes are. This cat is on fire. You okay? You continue to run towards the guy. Brust damage. No, wait. This should be Kaji's catchphrase. Brust damage.
Bruce damage.
Brust damage.
Damn hams.
Cool. So you do the brust damage. You can just slash it twice, or you're going to activate your thing. So are you going to just attack him twice, or are you going to activate your spell as well? Your damagey spell. Yeah, that. Do you have an attack for that on your character sheet? I don't know if you do. If you don't, I can just roll the damage. Okay, just make 2 normal attacks then, without advantage, just normal ones. First one hits, the second one hits as well, both hit, dealing 15 plus 19, 20, 26, 30, 35, 38 points of damage in one round, as you just swipe at him twice.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like he's in pain. This is where Kaji's glass cannon damage comes out. He looks in pain. You've hurt him.
I am in a little bit of pain.
You've injured him quite a lot. It's Dimble's turn.
Dimble. Yeah, I probably would not be able to shoot through this. So.
I mean, if you were clutch enough.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm gonna move here.
You still have 1 slot left, indeed.
And then I'm
That's
gonna
the benefits of saving up your spell slots
here.
for the mini boss. Yeah, that's right. I said mini boss. I'm kidding. It's totally the boss. Definitely.
Can I move
Maybe.
here now?
You see this?
Yeah. That's done.
Okay. He is going to turn. Yeah, he can hear you. You're running.
Oh.
He's going to turn and he's going to shoot a spell. Well, not a spell, but a thing. Oh, yes. Okay, that's going to break. He shoots the barrel.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not his turn. It is not his turn indeed. I don't know why I thought it was his turn.
Yeah,
So he's not going to do that. Why did I think it was his turn? That's weird. It's Darius' turn. Darius is going to meld through this wall. And he's going to see him. This guy has like no attacks. He's pathetically
trying to kill him.
Fighting. No, not the bad guy. What?
No, I was trying
Who?
to kill Darius.
Oh, you're trying to push. Oh, okay.
When I tried to push him in the minecart. Wait, how did he get over there?
Because he can move through walls.
What?
Yeah.
What?
He has a thing that allows him to move through walls.
That's fucking shit.
Okay, he's going to try something. Oh, nice. You see him hold up a hand, and this guy's body just tenses up very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what happens. Astra's turn. Astra, you're stomping on your flaming hose while completely naked.
Kinky. Very, very beautiful session. Astra's having lots of fun. By being
Okay, I'll just roll percentile dice.
I also like to know how her clothes are.
You keep stomping your fire, but it doesn't. You just keep stomping your clothes, but it doesn't make much progress. Your clothes actually end up burning up beyond repair.
So there's 2 people. Alright, who's next?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
You armor. It's fine. Well, then you shouldn't have attacked a barrel, got on fire, should you? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Well, we should have had better luck.
Yeah,
Should have packed a spare change of
good.
clothes.
Let's go.
Should have
Join the
not
club.
had done clothes.
Join the club.
At least, no. Well, not really. Wouldn't cover anything super vital either. Very uncomfortable too. Yeah, Dimble has his armor too. So, is Astra doing anything else? Is she going to help fight?
It didn't bring the armor. Did it?
No.
No, it didn't bring the armor. The armor doesn't cover your entire body.
No, she's not naked, but she's not wearing any clothes. Armor isn't clothes. It's just protective things. I'll leave that to your imagination. Top half, yes. Bottom half wouldn't be. Like, if we're talking about armor, bottom half wouldn't be. It would just be, you've got, like, shin pads and stuff, not actual crotch plates.
Wait, what armor does she have?
Same as you.
The scale mail? This armor consists of a coat and leggings, and perhaps a separate skirt of leather covered with overlapping pieces of metal, much like scales of a fish.
Yeah, but I'm choosing... Your AC wouldn't go down, no, because your armor's still intact. The way I envision the armor and the way I've always drawn it and stuff is that it's just shin pads and chest piece, basically.
Okay. That makes things more interesting.
Yeah. Also, I don't like.
Just the top half.
Top half. You've also got like
And those
legs
knees.
and arm covers and stuff, but it's also very uncomfortable to wear it. The armor. Well, no, see, that's what character development's all about.
Stand there embarrassed, try to cover herself, and walk down.
That is a good question.
Good question.
Would she run away and look for clothes?
Does she not care because she's naked?
Like if she runs out and actually doesn't manage to get any hits in for the thing dies.
It's time to move. Move. What? That's too much. I mean, you could always like tie some rope around yourself or something.
Yeah, there would also be tatters of clothing, like from that didn't get burnt up. So you could like
Try to patch it around.
try to, yeah, try to whittle. It would cover her. It wouldn't cover her. No, wait.
Rip.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah, my phone died, so I'm using my computer Skype.
Whoa.
I'll say she does have some level of modesty of undergarments. I'll say Dimble can have undergarments too.
What?
all modesty's sake,
Wow.
and for the sake that we've been arguing about this, yeah, not exposed.
Wow, that's pretty boring.
Fine, Dimble doesn't have Dimble goes commando. Cannon.
Canon Dimble doesn't wear underwear ever.
Yeah, it's canon.
Canon. I'm like Cody, who wears undies in the Amazon?
Oh god, why would you? Of all the places to not wear. Oh my god. So yeah, is Astra going to do anything with her turn? Or has this been her whole turn? This internal debate.
Just, do I keep moving because my bottom half is exposed? Oh wait, I am wearing underwear somehow
Cure wounds
now.
is an action, yes. Okay, you're just gonna sprint. You can move then. So you can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can get here if you're sprinting, assuming that's the direction you want to go. Okay. Okay. Cure wounds is 1d8 plus your charisma modifier, which is like a 2 or a 3. I think it's a 3 for you. So I'll just roll that because it's easier for me to roll it. Where's my d8? There's my d8. Where's your charisma modifier? 5. Oh, wait, it's 5?
Is that
It's 5?
charisma
That's
mod?
a lot.
Or is that your saving throw mod?
Yes, her charisma modifier is a 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was gonna say, like, whoa. So you heal by 10 health. Yeah, saving throw is different.
If you have, because you have probably proficiency in that saving throw.
So yeah, you've healed by 10 health. It's the bad guy's turn.
If you had a 5, that would mean you have a 20 in that.
Kaji, you're looking at the bad guy, yeah? He is basically just standing perfectly still, frozen, with a terrified look on his face, and he's just like looking at you like, Kaji's turn. You have advantage on your attacks this turn against him. Yeah, you can. You can use your spell again. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just get my die ready.
Rip. Are you die?
So roll 2 attack rolls with advantage. Remember, I also use the spell slot, but yeah, your last spell slot. But Jesus, when you save up your spell slots for one fight, you can be scary. Okay, both hit, dealing 13 plus 14, 15, 20, 23, 29 points of damage. So relatively low for your burst, but 29 points of damage is pretty strong. You slash at him again, which seems to break him free of the spell that's under him, and he can move once more. Dimble's turn.
Could I shove that barrel out of the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like to push it away, like down this way. No, this way.
That way. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you can't actually. Move here. Actually, now I'm gonna stay here and like lean around the wall.
Okay, yeah.
And shoot.
Okay, that misses.
Okay.
Darius's turn. I'm gonna. Okay, it's Astra's turn. What would Astra like to do? You don't really know. Oh, I also forgot to mention Kaji takes like a tiny bit of damage. He takes 2 points of fire damage because he's technically on fire. Technically, but he does resist it, so that's why he takes so low.
She's gonna try to pass through me.
Can you move? Yeah, what do you mean? Can you move through this thing, or
No, she's gonna move like this and this and then this and then
what? 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can move there.
So she's gonna shove past me.
Yeah. Intentionally kick you as you walk, she runs past. Okay,
I'm freaking.
it's his turn. He is going to turn, and he's going to run away, running into this guy, which will trigger his.
Was that Dabo?
Yo, guys, it's me. Right
Yeah.
time for the session.
Are you like in a mall or something?
Yep.
That would.
Wait, did I actually guess correctly?
Wait, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Are you in a mall?
No, I'm in like the bathroom. So.
Oh,
Okay, Kaji.
Okay, well,
I'm not going to the bathroom, but I'm gonna
okay,
leave.
good.
'Cause I have to go to the
Good. I
bathroom.
don't want to hear that.
Ugh.
So this triggers Darius's reaction, in which he uses one of his spells and says, "Don't worry, my friend over there just wants to give you a hug."
Nice
And
big hug.
Turns around with a sort of weary look on his face, and he slowly starts walking towards Kaji. And it's Kaji's turn. Bongo. Is Bongo record? Bongo, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording.
I was asking. So the first attack misses. The second attack does hit, dealing 8 plus 3 points of damage, so it's 11 points of damage. You slash into him. And this seems to once again break him free from the charm that he was under. Dimble's turn. I almost feel bad for this boss. He's got one attack off, and that only led to Astra comically having to take off all her clothes.
Oh my gosh.
Astra's been the most useful this session. You managed to shoot and hit him. Oh, it's actually with disadvantage, the shot, because you're shooting through a grate.
Oh.
So try again.
Wow.
Oof, oof, oof.
Oh my gosh.
It's even better. Dealing... Well, that was really tough maths for me for some reason. Doing 13 points of damage.
Everything
shoot
got
him?
better.
Yeah. It's Darius' turn. Darius is going to step up and is going to. Does he have anything aggressive? No.
Just punches him.
No, he's basically going to walk up and just sort of stand in the way. Ash's turn. She could like try and stab through the grids, I guess. I'll allow it. Disadvantage, I'd say, because you are like trying to just stab at targets a bit far away. 2 killers in the grate. Yeah, you can roll attack with disadvantage. You can tell Lime's never played as a ranged character because she's asking this question. Unfortunately, it's not quite enough. You're not quite used to tilting the sword at such weird angles. Also, forgot about Kaji taking damage again. Kaji took 1 more point of fire damage. Oh no! Someone really better hurry and put Kaji out because he's totally burning to death. This guy is going to be like looking around, seeing cat person, seeing nudie Astra trying to stab through the thing, seeing super intimidating guy. He is going to use a very powerful spell on himself.
Well,
He, of course he rolls terribly. He does 11 points of damage to himself.
what?
He doesn't even manage to kill himself. Wow, good job.
He's trying to kill
Good,
himself.
good job. He's trying to kill himself, like to take others with him. Astra and Kaji must make me dexterity saving throws. Yeah, Kaji. I mean, yeah, Kaji needs to roll with normal, not with advantage. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, fine.
Oh my gosh.
Of course. You both take 5 points of damage. Actually, no, Kaji takes 2 points of damage because he's already got resistance. And Kaji's turn as he looks around. He couldn't even kamikaze himself right. You had one job, boss.
Well, that was a great boss. 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay, I'll just throw in a dragon. Would that
I
make
mean-
things more interesting
I
for
mean-
you, Dimble?
I have a dragon, but you know.
2 dragons? You want 2 dragons?
Oh yes, 2 dragons, please, with a side
Kaji's going to
of
put him
pride.
out of his mercy.
Merci.
Okay, we'll stop. Yeah, you murderize him. You claw him and pull out his heart, I assume.
This guy doesn't have a heart.
It is tradition, you pull out his heart, and Darius is looking at you as he just falls to the floor and you're carrying his heart. It's like, huh, pretty cool.
Yeah, you did do a lot in this session.
Kaji, I'm assuming, rolls himself out, so he's no longer on fire, which is pretty easy when you're resistant to fire. And you're now out of initiative. That was a fun Bomberman boss fight, wasn't it? Totally. And that's enough.
Wink, wink. Yeah, things got a little steep. Oh my gosh. Just gonna walk this way for no particular reason, and walk this way for no particular reason, then this way for no particular reason, then this way for no particular reason.
Is Astra opening it? Okay, Astra opens it.
Well, I
and
would have
looks
beat her
and-
there.
Well, Astra's faster than you. And Astra finds this. Do.
She finds a new pair of undergarments.
Flaming undergarments of awesomeness. Darius turns to you and is like, well, I don't know. I still kind of need to deal with the whole undead thing because they were being sent from the south of this planet, which is bad. I mean, bad. He says with air quotes. After all, I'm an expert at necromancy.
Alright,
Plus, I'm pretty sure you still won't be able to leave the planet until it's dealt with. Granted, this should deal with that mist problem. I don't know.
What is in the chest?
You're giving it to Dimple, okay?
Okay, cool. What did I get?
Let me just show you what it is. Give me a sec. That's not the right person, of course. I clicked on the wrong person. There we go. There you go.
Do-
Oh,
This is actually good for me.
thanks, he says, and he just takes them and eats them. They're good.
Oh, this is this is actually kind of crap for me. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Okay, so I literally can't use the first thing ever. Because I can't learn any attack spells, I believe.
I'm pretty sure if you told the others that one over there will try and kill me.
No, I don't think so, but it doesn't really matter. The other stuff still are good. Like getting burning hands is good. For all damage from once
No,
spell or
don't
attack.
feel obligated to. I mean, she couldn't do it. She couldn't kill me if she tried, but
The rest is good.
it's all in all, you don't find the source of what was causing the undead, and you find through the documents that it was to the south instead. Yeah, whole other direction.
Just good job, Astra. Good job, Astra. You really. Astra was MVP. Play of the game.
Yeah,
Round
I guess
winning
I did.
kill.
Oh, they're probably already dead by now.
Rest in peace, Laura. Erik.
You're being serious. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. Dying here would probably be unproductive. And starts leaving. And that's basically the end of the session. Unless Astra wants to try out the other thing she got, the other item she got. should have known Astra would get it because of her affinity for finding hidden walls. You can rest here, yeah. It's pretty safe. Like, it's warm and uncomfortable. You can drink it, or you can give it to someone else so they can drink it.
What are you people drinking?
You'll drink it, okay.
What are you guys drinking? Oh my gosh. You guys like found booze or something?
Oh, oof. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof, yeah.
Ow.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oh, a D8.
Ooh. Ow. Ooh. Yes.
One.
One date.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna post this.
Okay.
That was the thing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I could not have made that up if I tried.
Oh my gosh.
The question is, who does Astra hate the most? Because she hates a lot of people.
I mean, who does she hate really that's still alive?
She does hate Persephone a lot, but does she hate Laura more?
Ew.
Kaji can drink it for. If Kaji
Can
wants
I
to
like
swipe it out.
just suck it out of her mouth?
Okay, I'll allow it to. The question is, I think I'll force Kaji to roll it though. He'll have to roll for it. He won't be able to just get the good result. 7. Okay. Yeah, you kind of want to fuck Sean. Well, you say too bad. I mean. Little did you know, Sean never left the ship. He's actually been hiding out in Dwight's room. That's why he stayed behind, actually.
They're playing Monopoly in there to this day.
Yeah, playing Monopoly right now. No, Sherry left. She was too embarrassed because of her poor pickup lines. So yeah, that was the session. What did people think of it? Was
That
it good?
great. 10 out of 10.
Was it awful? Why is it that every session ends with people getting naked / shipping?
Yeah, I think that was the best part when half of the people here got naked. And how Ashley got really, really upset about being naked.
Well, he's a bit. To some people aren't as emotive initially, you know.
Man, this is a pretty great thing I'm doing right here. Were you gonna replace Darius? That was quick.
Yeah, Astra's luck was really shit this session. She didn't have like an Erik to take away the bad luck. Yeah, that is true. That would probably just get awkward though.
Hmm? What's this? Person Astra hates the most. Should have made less comic relief joke. That's pretty serious. They come.
Yeah, sure. Oh, it's okay, Dimble. Just take off your clothes. I'll use your clothes.
Just take off your clothes, Dimble.
Oh, it's okay, James. Hit on me whenever you want. I'll hug you, so that Dwight won't think we're getting married.
Ooh.
You also did suggest a threesome.
Yeah, come on, Astra.
Someone. And it was your idea to crawl under the minecart with Dimble.
Into that hot situation.
What would Astra's parents think? That
What
they're
would Ruku
got to
Tuku?
be such a. She was pretty ineffective. I mean, this is her arc. She's being useless. That's how D&D goes, though. D&D can be very frustrating sometimes. Like with Kaji's whole heartbreak thing, that was probably pretty frustrating. But this session, he completely wrecked someone, dealing like pretty much all of the damage to him. I'm pretty sure Dimble got like a bit of damage in, and that was the only two sources of damage.
Hey.
Oh, and Darius hit him once with like 6 damage or something. Is who going to break Kaji's heart? Who knows?
Who knows?
Are you already over Dwight that much? That is true. What has Dwight done recently? Who knows? What has Dwight done recently? He played board games with someone.
Hmm.
That's basically all he's done. He also won the race.
Played board games. How dare you play board games?
How dare you?
We
Yeah,
should be playing board games.
And Erik knows. Erik hasn't told you. Erik's not a very good friend.
Eric's a great friend. What are you talking about? Erik helps others kill people. Ooh, turn this up to 11. Oh, that reminds me of this some stupid thing. It's like, uh, like, our volume goes up to 10. But 10's not loud enough. We could make 10 louder, or we could just add 11.
But yeah. I kind of regret not having a second enemy in this room, like a second mini boss, because it was a bit too easy with to just corner the guy, especially with Darius's ability to walk through grates and stuff.
Except it didn't really do much.
It's basically just Kaji doing everything, but that's how D&D
What?
works. What?
Squeeze me? Some like 3 or 4
Yeah, you
times.
should have had a key. That would be a good idea. Some way of getting through the
Let's check
gates.
ammo. Check my ammo.
You live and you learn. That's a good suggestion. A very good suggestion, in
And
fact.
that's how much.
But yeah.
But yeah.
You also found all the hidden loot, I think.
Woohoo! We're good.
Yeah. this session anyway. You didn't find them last sessions. You always miss stuff.
I know. I care about this game.
Also, yeah, there was a gelatinous cube this session. If you triggered the thing, yeah, fire gelatinous cube.
Oh my gosh.
Because who needs regular gelatinous cubes when you have fire gelatinous cubes?
Boom.
You're really good at finding hidden walls.
I mean, I knew it.
No, it's not. You still haven't found the source of the undead creatures on this planet.
Over and done.
In fact, you didn't even make much progress of finding the undead creature. This whole thing. You thought the undead creature summoner person was going to be down here, but it turns out they weren't. The undead creatures came from the south on the planet. Why did you look back at what part? Yeah. Because he was seeing if you were going to go over the runes or if you're going to walk around. Because he was hot enough. Well, no, most of you walked around. There were several ways of passing it. Basically, one of the ways was to be angry enough, which is pretty much a contributing factor of why Kaji actually could get through, because he was basically pissed enough. Everything. You could be attractive enough, or you could literally be on fire. I mean, Astra's constantly looking for sex anyway. Not much of a change. Kaji's in his own little world.
I mean, Dimble's just secretly checking it out. And that's really awkward to get hard in that situation.
Right, on. Get on with it. Should I have a bit where they just fall into a pit full of tentacles? Because mine are tentacles, you know, they make everything better. Yeah. Yeah, Astra. You know, you breaking James's heart, breaking Dimple's heart, breaking Dwight's heart.
Yeah, look at my heart. It's broken. Really broken.
Breaking Yggdrasi's heart.
Yggdrasi's heart is
Yeah, because you broke his heart.
broken. Heart, man.
Shattered their hearts into a billion pieces.
Dream killer. Dream on, dream on, dream on.
I mean, not entirely. Kaji was the one who was like, I want a pet cat, effectively. Kaji, a cat's not just for Christmas. Not really, Astra.
Oh man, that's.
I mean,
when you put it like that.
pet play is a thing.
Yes. Yes.
Kaji might like ripping other people's hearts out, but Dwight ripped Kaji's heart out.
Oh.
There is a certain level of irony there. Well, Erik might have to tell him, but that involves Rob telling him. Is Rob
and
enough?
Rob probably forgot.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, you gotta use Thundrum. Come on. Drink the coffee.
Thunder is indeed at the ship.
We gotta go back to the ship, get some coffee, and then something amazing is gonna happen with Astra for her comic relief character.
Yeah. She's going to bring back to life her worst enemy.
I refuse to love Astra. Wow. What if
And-
like
and-
the Tsundere follower just becomes one of us? It's
And then that Tsundere follower gets another Tsundere follower.
it's like one of us gets turned into a Tsundere.
Yeah, Mocha was only with you for 2 sessions. But what if I told you Mocha was already in this campaign as a character?
Oh, Mocha's the villain.
No, it's not. She's not. But what if I told you that there are
Roscoe's in this kid.
in this campaign who are versions of characters from the old campaign?
Guys, Iridaeus is back.
Oh no, God, not Iridaeus.
Iridaeus Pavel. He's back.
Do you think Darius is someone from the old campaigns? Do you?
He's the oh freaking crap. It's Drew. Drew Blood.
Well, it is true that Drew could turn to a raven. That is very true. But is there anything else he has in common with Drew?
Or didn't his like apprentice have the ability to do that or something?
Hmm?
Didn't he have like an apprentice who could turn into a raven?
What's this guy's race? You don't know. He wears a mask.
It's,
Not a mask, but he
the
wears
Drew
a
Blood race.
hood and stuff.
Who's his wife?
Who's his wife? Does he have kids?
Does he have kids? How many? What are their names?
Does he have 2 kids with very specific names? If she's going to be, what would really annoy Lime? She's Laura's assistant.
Oh my gosh.
Not even like a cool assistant. She's like someone who like
A 9
keeps
to 5
track of all her books and stuff. No, she's like a she dresses like she's like a golf caddy.
Oh no, not like Felicity. No. No. No, anything but Felicity. Oh yeah, she's the new Angelica. Her body and Angelica's have become one. She did what Mikan did to Junko.
Spoilers.
I mean, I didn't say anything.
Spoilers.
Spoilers. Sweet.
Bongo, stop spoiling things.
I'm spoiling everything.
Ah, stop spoiling.
People died.
Dimble dies.
Did you guys know in the new Danganronpa game, people die?
Wow. Just wow.
And there's a
Dimble's
robot
dead
in
now.
it.
Dimble's clothes all burn off again.
Again.
Skin burns off.
There's
He
girls
turns
in the
into
game.
a chicken.
I know, it's pretty creepy. In the second game.
Oh, she's gonna say nobody died, I think, right? I mean, yeah, if you want to be really technical about it, this is kind of spoilers, but I doubt Fulton cares because he's like, we've talked about this in front of him so much. But yeah, nobody, even the person who did die,
Didn't die in
wasn't
the
really a
game.
person. So, you know,
They were already dead.
and then you can make the case of the villain dying, but again,
They were
not
already
really,
dead.
because they weren't a person. So it's like, no, nobody really did die. It's actually spoilers. Oh my god. Are you saying the third game doesn't have exactly the same plot twist as the second game?
Oh yeah, 'cause
Wow.
I totally know what happens in the third game. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're actually in a game prison.
Game prison.
They're actually in an anime. It's
Anime was a mistake.
This is all an anime made by Ryota.
Yeah, DR2 is best cast. It's got Gundam.
It's got Best Boy, Nagito.
Best Boy's Gundam.
No,
How
it
do you
was
know?
voted that Nagito was the best
Yeah,
boy.
but I don't care about the votes because my opinion's more correct than everyone else's.
I still can't believe he got that high. I'm so happy.
I know it is kind of ridiculous. I'm glad Gundam got high as well.
I love Nagito.
Like third place. I mean, was there ever any doubts that Sonya would win for best character?
Best girl.
Like, it's like literally the least surprising thing that's happened ever.
I wonder if there's gonna be
Okay,
anyone
bye.
who can
Bye.
beat Sonya in DRV3.
Have good sleep.
Like, we have to see. I already
And pretty
went,
much everything went as expected for me in this rank down.
I already went and like updated the entire subreddit with all the V3 things. I was bored.
Oh, did you also do
I added Ishida, Genocide Jack, the
other two? There were two more, right?
I didn't add Alter Ego.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
I would, because like I would rank Alter Ego so much higher than Chihiro. And also, not to mention, like Alter Ego appears in like the second game.
True.
Alter Ego is like, I think if we're counting the other ones, Alter Ego is definitely distinct enough.
Alter Ego is the one character who doesn't have official art. Somehow Ishida has official art, but
Wow, that is weird.
maybe for a
I
different
haven't-
rank down.
We could do it, I guess, but I'd have to play Ultra Despair Girls or watch a playthrough of it before we do. Oh, I do.
Maybe we do this one with like all the V3 characters and then another rank down. With,
Yeah,
like,
we'll do
added,
Season 3,
another
adding those.
character. Because now that the PC thing is out, it'll give people a chance to play it.
Yeah. I wonder how I'll like the Monocubs. I'm excited for Monokid.
I think Monodam is probably going to be thinking low, but I don't know.
Yeah,
It could, like,
Monodam
turn-
seems like the one that's going to be annoying. I also like I don't like what the fuck. Monosuke seems like a prick, and I already hate him.
Monosuke is the yellow one, I believe.
Yeah,
And then Monotaro is the red one.
Monotaro seems okay, and then there's Monosephone, right?
Monophony.
Monophony, okay. Oh my god, Monosephone. I just realised what I said there.
Triggered.
But yeah.
And then we got our beautiful Kibo boy. Do robots have dicks? That is the important question. That we
Do we have like a thing for where? Oh no, it's fine. We've actually got the documents there. Yeah, I was going to say, should we leave a thing for where old winners were or old runners up were instead of just winners? Because otherwise, I think Sonia's just going to be alone there every single time.
Sonya, this is gonna be a
Just
bunch
like-
of Sonias. Sonya,
Yeah.
Sonya,
At least the runners up would probably change. Like I
So
imagine
maybe do like the
after V3, runners
final
up could change.
10 of everyone or something.
Or yeah, I think final 10 would work quite nicely.
Final 10, final 5, maybe final 5 would be better actually.
Final 5, yeah.
I'm thinking maybe instead of like a final 10 for the next one, do final 15 since there's more.
Yeah, probably. It was also like what's convenient for maths. Like,
Yeah. Just fun.
but yeah. I already hate Mask, dude.
Korikyo,
Yeah, that guy.
the ultimate anthropologist.
And there's also Gonta, which I like. I feel like Gonta is going to be the kind of character that everyone loves, and I'm just like, I don't like him at all.
Gonta's amazing.
That's the thing. I feel like he sort of screams fan favorite character, but I know that I'm not going to like him as a character.
Almost gonna be the one who's gonna be like piece of crap the entire trial. And annoy you.
Mm.
And just waste time.
Kibo's gonna be top 10, I think, even before the game comes out. Like everyone seems to like Kibo.
That's robophobic.
And it's actually the opposite of robophobic. Oh, is he liar dude?
The detective.
Oh, detective. I hate that guy. I don't like. It's so like. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like him. I don't like it.
Is
I
he
don't know.
better than Kirigiri though?
Is Angelica better than Kirigiri? Yes, I think so. Wouldn't you agree, Bongo?
Oh yeah, that's
It's hands down.
totally. And then they also have what's his face? The other guy who has the unknown talent.
But what?
The guy with the unknown talent.
Oh, what's his face?
I don't remember his name.
Nagito
Rantaro.
2.0.
Rantaro.
Yeah, I don't like him. You can see I've formed opinions very quickly.
I'm
But
sorry
yeah,
we didn't get to see him in the trial, but
I don't like him.
I'm pretty sure that since they didn't put him in the trial for the demo, there's like something special about him.
I hope he's the
Trial?
first death. Because, like, let's face it, the first death is probably going to be, like, him
No.
or
I-
Detective Dude or someone like that. Because it's always someone important, you know?
I don't think they would make him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. But I'm saying, I don't think he'll be first death so much that I think he might be the first death. Because if you think about it, Sayaka was, like, hinted at being the main character. Even before the game got released, like the playable character.
Then
And then
she's
there
not,
was
like,
the Akio
actually-
2.0, who was obviously very important. So it's like they've been revealing so much about he always negotiates with Monokuma and Charles, and so it's like, does he? Does
like,
he?
Like Sayako like wasn't actually important. Like he's got like some kind of actually.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like,
thing.
it's like I don't know what to think about it. This sort of thing I'm thinking. It's like it's either him or Detective Dude that's first death. Though I think those are the only characters that seem important enough to be a first
I
death.
don't think he's gonna be first death. I think he might
Or
be later
Kibo, or
death
Kibo.
after
But
we
Kibo
learn
seems.
scaling.
I don't know.
It's like if they brought the ultimate question mark guy to the end again, like after the first game.
Oh, the
And
first
the
game's
second
ultimate
game?
question mark was Kirigiri.
Yeah.
Second game's was Hajime.
So they both got to the end.
And I mean, I guess you could consider Ultimate Imposter also question marks. But yeah.
Also, this game
Sort of.
doesn't have a lucky student. Like, come on, is he gonna be the lucky student? That's
Yeah, Kibo does seem more late game important. He seems kind of like Best Boy, actually. Kind of like how Chucky wasn't important in the first bit of Danganronpa 2, and how Byakuya wasn't important in the first part of Danganronpa 2. You know? Yeah. Really?
I feel like those are gonna be spoilers. If you see what those are.
They probably will be a little bit spoiler, because, like, you could probably
Tell.
infer things.
The most
Usually
popular-
the people right at the bottom are the ones who are like who made it really far into the game but annoyed people. Like in the DR2 one, it was Nekomaru and Akane right at the bottom, and people at the top were basically waifu bait or husbandu bait. So Gundam, Nagito, Chucky, they were all at the top of the DR2 one, basically. Typically, people who made it far, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not spoilers in of itself, but it's like you can infer a little bit too much from it.
I've only gotten spoiled like a little bit on the game.
Oh, I think Mono Kid will probably be my favorite. I don't know too much yet though. Or the red one. Again, names.
Monotaro.
Manatari, that's it. I already hate yellow. Yellow can suck a dick, and not in a good way. Because like he just seems like a prick.
Monokuma. The Monokuma?
Like the one of the 5 that was the favorite.
Yeah. Who won? Which Monokuma?
Yeah, who won? That wouldn't be that.
Cub.
Is this non-spoilers? Let's non-spoilers and stuff. No spoilers, okay.
Oh my gosh, what?
Oh,
What?
yeah. Woo.
Woo.
Okay. I can read that.
Kidding me. Number 1, Monokuma. That's great. That's Kuma. 10 out of 10. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised. He seems like the main one, you know?
The leader.
And then I'd assume Mono Kid would probably be third. Then probably the pink one. Or the yellow one. Pink one, then yellow, then green. No, green isn't Mono Kid. Blue is Mono Kid.
Yep. Green
is
Monodam.
the one that doesn't speak.
Monodam.
Do people like him more? Monodam is third. Oh, okay. So nobody liked Mono Kid.
Wow.
Wow. Wait a second. I'm confused. So who's fourth? So yellow is fourth, pink is second, red is first? Is that what you're saying? I mean, just from the way I've seen it, I would say blue, then red, then pink, then green, then yellow. Because I really hate that kind of character, the yellow one. It's just, they get on my nerves so much. It would be like if Fuyuhiko was like, didn't ever get redeemed. I would just hate him. Like, I think everyone would, but you know what I mean? That's what he kind of reminds me of like, oh my god, can you just fuck off? I don't like you. Stop talking. That's basically what I'd feel like. Female character I like the most? Well, I can start with the ones I didn't like. Cosplayer girl looked like the most boring person ever.
Kirumi is best girl.
There was Feminazi, Tenko, whatever her name was, who was like, yeah, I don't like you either. Maki is okay, but my favorite was Maid Girl.
Yes, see? Boom. Kirumi is best.
Maid Girl was the best one. Angie was also pretty good.
And just good nice.
Then there was Magician Girl, who was okay. Nothing like amazing.
Chiaki 2.0-ish.
Yeah. I can't remember anyone else.
Is there any girl?
There's one more, because there's main character girl, Kaide, who's fine. I'd have no strong opinions yet of her. But that's kind of good.
Oh, Miu.
Who?
The inventor.
Oh, yeah, I liked her a lot, actually. She was probably my favorite. She was my second favorite, I think. Inventor Girl. Favorite being Maid Girl. Yeah, I don't like her. She's a bitch. Like, her character feels very one-dimensional. It's like, oh, I hate men. It was like, oh, okay. Good for you. You're like Mahiru. No, she's like Mahiru's man-hating thing, but without any likable qualities right off the bat, you know? It's like Mahiru did that too. She's like, oh my god, you're such a boy. You're supposed to do this hard work stuff. But she was also likable because she wasn't annoying. Yeah. And it's like a bit... Like, I get it. Danganronpa has very stereotypical characters, but like, she's a bit too stereotypical. Like, she's a bit one...
Talking about...
Feels... Don't get me wrong, I feel they'll probably do her justice and have a good story, because Danganronpa typically does that. But right now, I find her quite annoying.
Yeah.
Lead girl is best girl, and best boy is, and then second best boy is tennis player.
Kaito's pretty great.
Okay.
Kaito. I'm Kaito Momota, illuminator of the stars.
Yeah. Okay. I've got a very weird opinion about him. Yeah. Okay. He's either A, going to be the new hero, in which case I'll hate him, or he's going to be B. And no.
Ryoma and Ryota are too close of names. It's really annoying.
Ryoma Ryota is... Which one's Ryota? Fuck.
The animator.
Oh, yeah. Duh. I was thinking of DR3. Oh, which one's Mage Girl?
Kimiko.
One. And Shushishi is the detective, who seems completely
Shuichi.
boring.
I don't memorize all the names.
But yeah, that's my opinion on all the characters.
Kukichi Oma. Hiro Oma.
Who's Kokichi?
The ultimate supreme leader.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I can't hear you.
He's gonna be like... Oh, am I cutting out? Okay.
Yeah, you were cutting out. You're good now.
Well, obviously he's going to be important to the story. He's obviously going to do some murder or something that's really cool. Like, it's kind of obvious, you know? That is going to be a troll.
I wonder what Ryoma's gonna do, because it, like, basically tells you he murdered someone.
Yeah, I see him murdering. I know this is obviously a thing because he's voiced by Gundam, but he could be the sacrifice character. But it would be a bit too predictable, I think. I don't know. I don't see him as a bad guy though. I don't see him being a killer.
I've gotten used to his design now. It was really weird at first.
Honestly, when I actually got used to that one. Used to Ryoma's design way quicker than Teru's. Teru's was confusing me way more than Ryoma's, you know?
I cannot wait for the game. Oh yeah, we gotta update the thing. It's 24 days left. 3 weeks, 3 days.
3 weeks, 3 days remaining. Dawn of the first day.
I can't wait. I'm kind of wondering if my PC will even be able to play it though.
Why?
Because I couldn't get the demo to work.
Oh. I'm gonna try. I haven't played the demo yet. I've already seen the YouTube thing, but though I'm gonna play it close to the time when the game comes out.
Every time I try to launch it, I get some DirectX error.
Oh, okay, that's weird. Now.
Crap.
So yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace out, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope you hit that like button.
You're still recording it.
Of course I am still recording.
I'm gonna run for like shit talking and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good friends. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Tomorrow. You
Smash
play.
that like button. Goodbye.